Hi there. Thank you for joining us today. So, today's workshop is going to focus on the key elements of DevRev platform. But before we dive in, I would like to take a moment to walk you through the agenda for today. So, we'll start by explaining why DevRev is a great fit for your business and how it can transform your operations. Next, we'll look into how you can log into DevRev and ensure that you can access your account comfortably. Next, we'll also look at the left navigation menu and how it helps you to easily access different features of DevRev. We'll also cover how to customize the left navigation menu to better fit your workflow and preferences. And in the customer experience segment, we'll focus on the customer's view upon logging into DevRev. We'll identify the key components that shape their experience and demonstrate how to set up these elements within DevRev for optimal configuration. We'll also cover how DevRev supports multiple channels, allowing you to manage all customer interactions from one place. And finally, we'll discuss how we leverage AI at DevRev to automate tasks and enhance efficiencies. All right. So let's go ahead and have a quick discussion about why DevRev. So as we were building DevRev, we noticed that there was an opportunity for future where developers, builders, and customers could come closer like never before. So our goal here is to build or help build the world's most customer-centric companies by ensuring that every internal team has access to customer insights, which allows us to focus on meaningful work and create solutions that truly matters to our customers. All right, so let's start with the platform orientation. So let me quickly show you how you can log into DevRev. So this is our website, and if you look at the top corner, you have an option to log in. Now, once you click on that option, you will have three different options to log in via Google, via LinkedIn, or via your email. And once you log in, this is the kind of interface you will immediately see. So you will automatically be taken to the updates tab right here. Now, on the left side, this is what we call the left navigation menu. This is where everything within DevRev is organized. So you can access everything you need from this menu. To start with updates, this section shows all the work that needs your attention and is divided into two subsections, that is important and others. The important section here serves as a focus inbox for critical conversation and updates relevant to your work. And the others inbox contains all the other conversation within your organization or team that are not really marked as important. So this classification really helps you to prioritize and manage your communications efficiently. For instance, whether it's tickets assigned to you, issues, opportunities, or any other items needing your attention, you will find them under the important section here. And all the minor updates such as task changes, closures, or field updates will be listed under the other section. You can also filter out all of the notifications here through various other filters available. And these notifications can be customized based on your preferences. And how you can do that is if you head over to the top right corner here and click on this, will open the notification preferences for you. Here is where you can define notifications going into your importance or others tab. So, for example, if you want all of the notifications whenever you are assigned a particular task to go under in your important tab, you can set it under the priorities here. And if you don't want to look at the updates whenever your group is mentioned into the important tab, but rather have it under the others tab, you can configure this here as well. You can also select the preferred method of notification, whether you want to get notified via your email or your mobile phone. All right, so that covers the notification preferences. Now, returning to the left navigation menu in the top right corner, you have your initials. Clicking on them will open all the user level settings. So, starting with your name, your email ID that you use to log into DevRev. You can also set your status similar to how you would do on Slack. You can choose to pause your notifications, and we have three options here, starting from pause your notifications for an hour, until tomorrow, or indefinitely, and you can set it based on your preference. And here you can set your status. So as a support admin, we recommend advising your agents to set their status as online when logged into DevRev and as away when not. So this will prevent them from getting assigned a particular ticket if they have set themselves as away. And then you can also switch between different views here. So you can select dark mode, light mode, or auto mode. So auto mode will adjust the screen's brightness based on the ambient light outside. You can also go ahead and invite your team members as well, and you will just have to simply add in their email addresses here, add them to the right group. So this will define their permissions, and you can send the invite. And of course, you will have the option to log out of your account as well. Okay. And then next to the user level settings, we have the platform level settings. So this is where most of the administrative activities will be performed, and we can get back into that later. But next to the settings bar, we have a little plus icon here that allows you to create new work item, whether it's a ticket, issues, or opportunities. So in DevRev, a work item, is usually a task that needs to be addressed. So these tasks could involve a customer, a team member, or even a maintainer of a specific part. So based on these roles, work items can be categorized into multiple options available here. Starting from issues, so issues are internal work items. So they are specifically for the internal team members. So issues can be linked to tickets and often involve tasks such as resolving bugs or implementing new features. And all of your other teams, such as your design teams, which is a great internal example here, can also use issues to track the progress of their work. And a ticket, on the other hand, is a record of customers' requests for assistance. So this can encompass various types of inquiries, including bug reports, queries, feature requests, or general support needs. And opportunity represents a potential sales prospect, and you can connect multiple opportunities to a single account. So once all of this is done, yeah. So if I click on any one of these work items, what I'll simply need to do is add a title, give it a description, fill in the necessary details, and click on create. And that should be an easy way for you to initiate a new work item. All right. So next thing is search. So search is a feature in DevRev that allows you to find various items such as tickets, accounts, issues, articles, Q&As, contacts, etc. So anything that you have across the platform can be found from the search functionality here. And you can initiate a search from anywhere within the platform by using the shortcut command key, which is just another handy little shortcut for you. So you can also apply filters. So you can search across accounts, contacts, paths, issues, etc. And also you can also add or remove filters as and when necessary. You can search by keywords. You can search from within the body of the ticket as well, and it will pull up that particular ticket or particular work item for you. And the search interface has been upgraded to toggle between the normal view and the expanded view to get a more comprehensive experience for you. All right. And then we have the Explore tab. So this feature allows you to customize your view of the left navigation menu. So this is the left navigation menu that I'm currently looking at. So these are all of the tabs that I have pinned under my left navigation menu. But this need not be the same for you, as this can be customized based on your workflow. And how you can do that is go to the Explore tab. search for the tabs that you'd want to pin under your left navigation menu. So let's say if I want the active ticket tracker to be pinned under my left navigation menu so that I can easily access it and need not come to the explore tab every time and search for it. I can do that by clicking on this pin icon here, and then I can decide where I would want to pin this under. So I can pin it under my work section, product, customer, people, data. So let me have it pinned under my work section. And once done, I can see that it is now appeared under my left navigation menu. If I decide to move it, I can also move it from work section to some other section if I feel like it makes more sense under other sections but not work. And I can unpin this view as well. So this feature is really designed to enhance your workflow by allowing you to tailor the interface to fit your specific needs, making it very easier for you to navigate and manage your work task efficiently. All right. So now moving on, I thought it would be great for us to start with a demo of what our customers experience and what your customers will experience when you sign up with DevRev. Um, and we'll work backwards looking at all the different elements that make up that experience and how to configure it within DevRev. So the two things that are unique to DevRev when you sign up is the customer portal and the plug. So, right. So, the customer portal is an online platform that enables your customers to interact with the support team, create support tickets, track the progress of their requests, and engage in conversations related to their issues. So, it serves as a centralized hub for managing customer support inquiries efficiently. And when I'm speaking about customer portal, it is designed specifically for your customers. So that's why we set up a unique URL in the name of your organization, which can be accessed through support.devrev.ai/ the name of your organization. So the second option that we have is plug. Now, Plug is an in app engagement center which is enabled within our platform and within your website. And again, it is a widget that allows your customers to click in, start a conversation, and also fetch some articles to find a solution to your query. So, plug refers to that part of DevRev platform that directly enables communication with and understanding of our users, including our customer success and support teams. And all of the conversations that are initiated from the plug widget are found under the support inbox within DevRev, and everything can be tracked back within DevRev. So I'll quickly show you what the customer portal looks like and how it can help your customers to initiate a conversation and create a ticket. All right, so I'm using a demo environment called Maple, and this is what the customer portal for Maple looks like. To begin with, you will need to log in from the top corner here. And once you are logged in, this is the kind of interface you will see. So if you see on this interface, there is a search bar where customers can enter questions or search for information, and Turing, which is our AI, will pull relevant answers from the articles fed to it. Now, if I want to create, or if your customers would want to create a ticket, they can simply click on submit or view ticket option here at the top. And once done, they can click on plus ticket option, enter the title, let's say payment failure, give a description, and hit the submit option here. Once done, your customers will be able to see a unique ticket ID that has been generated, including the title that they gave. They can also track the status of the ticket. Currently, it's in open. You can also look at the description and some of the attributes related to this ticket. And since this ticket was created from customer portal, the source channel here mentioned is portal. Your customers can also initiate a conversation directly from here, which will then or which can be tracked back in DevRev from the inbox tab, where a customer, where a support agent can, reply to this customer. All right. Now let's take a quick look at Plug. So again, this is Maple's website, and at the bottom right corner, you see a little purple widget, which is what we call Plug. Now, if I click on this, will open this interface for me. And as mentioned earlier, Plug allows your customers to start a conversation, access the help center, or search for relevant articles. So if a customer wants to initiate a conversation, he can head over to the conversations tab here and click on the send us a message. He can also track the progress of the ticket from the tickets tab here, or access the help center with all the articles, and also search for an article if needed. So let's see how your customers can initiate a conversation and what Plug can do to help your customers in this case. So if I click on send us a message, and if I type in a message, so let me start with hey. So this is how your customers would initiate your conversation, a conversation, and Turing, our AI, will provide information to them. So let's say I am facing a problem with my transactions. So I will type in a message which says my transactions are failing, and let us see if Turing can help me in this case. Right. So as you can see, Turing has fetched relevant information from the knowledge base back in DevRev, as well as my data to look at why my transactions were failing, and provided me with an accurate answer here. So let's say if I further need assistance and this is not helping me, so let me ask a follow-up question in this case. Right. I checked the options, but I need help further. So that's when Turing gave me an answer which says, if you need further assistance, I can connect you with our support team for a more detailed review. If I ask it to proceed, it will then connect me with a live agent, and the live agent will then respond to my messages. And you can see that it has connected me to a support agent here, and the I can look at the name of the support agent as well. Now I can also ask Turing to create ticket on my behalf. So let's see if Turing can help me in this case. Let's say please create a ticket. So in this case, what Turing will do is it will create a ticket, and it will provide the customer with the ticket ID, the title of the ticket, the details of the ticket as well. And the customer can then use this ticket ID to track the progress of the ticket and track the stage in which the ticket is in currently. So Turing can really help you, from answering to your questions, from assisting you or connecting you with a live agent, to even creating a ticket on your behalf. All right. So now that we've seen how Plug works, let's look at some settings and configurations for both the customer portal and Plug back in DevRev. So if we go back to DevRev, how you can customize or configure your plug and portal is by heading over to settings and scrolling a little bit down to plug chat. So this will show you various options for configuring how plug appears for your customers. For example, you can decide where plug should be visible. You can add the rule here, so you can decide whether you want the plug to be visible on specific sites, or specific pages, or site wide. You can also define the call to action text here. From you can change it from send us a message to maybe uh, start a conversation, and you can see that the call to action message has text has now changed to start a conversation. Right. You can also enable the session recordings. Now, what this will do is it will capture the last 10 to 15 seconds of the user activities before they reach out for help. So, this will help your support agents to better understand what the problems the customers were facing just before reaching out to help. Right. You can also decide on the styling. So you can decide on the launcher logo, alignment of the launcher, whether you want it on left or right. You can also decide on the spacings, brand logo. You can decide on the appearance, and you can also change the color as well. And you can also decide which tabs you want to have available to your customers. So if I don't want them to have this ticket tab here, I can toggle this off, and the tickets tab will be gone from the plug. You can also select the layout of the plug and also add cards for extra functionality. So this is how you can, configure, plug, and tailor to meet your organization's specific needs and requirements. Now, going back to portal settings, in this settings itself, you can come a little bit down to portal settings, and here is how you can adjust or configure portal based on your preferences. So in the configure tab here, you can upload the logo, you can, change the footer, you can enable the Turing search, the search bar that we saw earlier on the customer portal. You can also decide on the styling, upload the banner, appearance, adjust the color as well. And then also you can adjust the tabs that are available. So these settings ensure that the customer portal aligns with your brand identity and enhances the overall user experience. All right. Okay. So let us now explore some of the omni-channel support options available within DevRev. So DevRev supports various channels, including the customer portal, our in-app engagement widget called Plug, and integrations with email, WhatsApp, and Slack as well. Once you integrate these accounts with DevRev, all the messages received via your WhatsApp, Slack, email will be under the inbox tab here. So this is where you can find all the conversations. So this is the conversation that we just had with Turing, and this is not only houses all the conversations coming from Turing, but you can apply the filter here, which says source, and you can see that you can filter the conversations out which came from plug, email, Slack, WhatsApp, or even unknown source for that matter. So this is a unified inbox for you. So all of the conversations from coming from various other channels can be tracked within DevRev under one single uh, interface here. And to set up or configure these integrations, you can head over to the settings, scroll a little bit down to integrations, and click on snap-ins. This is where you can find all of the snap-ins that are available in our marketplace here. So yeah, all of the install snap-ins will be listed in the install tab here. All snap-ins and the featured ones will be under this tab. All right. So the last thing that I also want to mention is, the AI within DevRev. So let's go ahead and explore how to configure Turing and make the most of its features. So to get started, you will need to head over to the settings tab and come a little bit down to Turing agent, and this is where you can toggle the feature on to make it available. To And then you can also see under preferences here that Turing operates in three different modes. The goal oriented mode is still in beta, but we have the suggest only mode where Turing suggests answers to user queries for support agents to review, edit, and send the responses. So in this case, Turing will suggest a response to your support agent, and your support agent can make necessary changes if needed and then send it to the customers. So it is your guide for your support agents. And then we have the content powered mode. So this mode is a bit more hands off. Here Turing automatically replies to queries by searching through the knowledge base and generating an answer on its own. And if the provided answer is useful to the users, Turing will ask if there are any more questions and then resolve the conversation. And if the answer isn't helpful, Turing will create a ticket and route the conversation to ensure it gets addressed appropriately, as we just saw on the plug widget there. And then the goal oriented mode allows users to create complete workflows triggered by their actions. And this is, as I said, currently in beta and still in work in progress. So yeah, whether you want Turing to suggest responses or handle them independently, you can set it up accordingly. You know, or whatever works best for you. So that wraps up my presentation for today. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you in the next webinar.